Ambulance Call, Nation on Life Support. November 26, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. Listen up. There are 3 governments active in this country. They are, the Queen's British Territorial United States Government, the Pope's Municipal United States Government, and last but not least, the actual American United States Government, DBA the United States of America. Because both the Queen's government and the Pope's government are operated as for-profit incorporated entities in the business of providing governmental services, they operate like other big transnational incorporated entities, think GE, Raytheon, Mitsubishi, etc. They use public policies set by their boards of directors which are then rendered into administrative codes, Federal Code that directs the Territorial Government, and Municipal Code that directs the Federal Civil Service. These codes are interpreted and enforced by in-house tribunals, operating as municipal courts and as district courts, respectively, at the federal level, and at the state franchise level by state of state municipal courts and state of state territorial courts. State franchises are just like Dairy Queen franchises of the 2 foreign federal corporations providing us with governmental services. Same menu, same agenda, all bound to act in sync and according to the directive of their parent corporations. Each of these foreign service providers are subcontractors of our actual American government. Unlike the foreign entities here to provide us with essential government services per Article 4 of our constitutional contracts with them, our government is a living government, not an incorporated business structure. Our ancestors vested all sovereignty associated with this country in the living people and lawful persons thereof. That's why our government is known as government of the people, by the people, and for the people, and not as government of the persons, by the persons, and for the persons. Unfortunately, thanks to immoral and improper actions undertaken by our erstwhile federal subcontractors, our political status records have been falsified and we have been misidentified as either British Territorial United States citizens or municipal government citizens of the United States, instead of being recorded and recognized as being American state nationals and/or American state citizens. This falsification of our political status records has been done for a variety of self-interested reasons, to facilitate taxing us, to control us by subjecting us to foreign courts and statutes, but also to claim that we, as a nation and as a country doing business as the United States of America, no longer exist. No Americans means no American state citizens and no American states. No American states means no constitutions and a whole continent wide open to be claimed as abandoned property. That is what the Queen, the Pope, the central banks, and a host of other bad actors have been up to bring false claims of abandonment against our lawful government and use that as an excuse to claim that all our assets belong to them. It's a criminal enterprise engaged in under gross breach of trust, which, by maxim of law is equivalent to fraud. And you, Joe Average Americans, are the potential victims of this heinous plot brought to you by your own employees. This is to inform you that your lawful government, the United States of America, is not dead. It's still alive and still defending you, but it is on life support. Unless you get off your duff and breathe life back into it and into your own State of the Union, it could be gone, and then what? You get resettled like the Irish population was resettled in the 1850s and 60s. Maybe you will get to live in those gleaming, unoccupied cities the Chinese government built in the Gobi Desert, but you will lose everything you have here, everything that is rightfully yours. So, your options are, 1. Do nothing and let this happen, or 2. Correct your political status by declaring and recording the fact that you are an American state national, and then, 3. Act as a state citizen to self-govern your State of the Union. To date, 36 out of 50 states of the Union have been officially repopulated and state assemblies formed. If your state is one of those lagging behind in this process, don't stop to ask the reason why. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net and take action to save your own bacon and your State of the Union now. Those states that don't answer the call and assemble will be considered vacated and fair game for the abandoned property claims. Get yourselves and your states out of this ringer now. Answer the ambulance call to save the United States of America. Make a donation to our work today. PayPal is avanavon@gmail.com and snail mail as Anna Maria Riesinger, C.O. Box 520994, Big Lake, Alaska 99652. If you can't donate, work and educate others, and if you can't work and educate, pray. Links to this article and more can be found in the video description box.